Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, sacred light masters of the crystal heart of New Lemuria. Our local star Solaris unleashed a solar tsunami today with multiple C-class flares and a massive M4 solar flare from sunspot AR2975. Our sun continues to pulse in higher light and codes directly from our great central sun, Hunab-Ku, for complete and total upgrade to fifth dimensional reality. Gaia and all her children are going through the transformation into golden rainbow light bodies of the new Earth. The event has sent a coronal mass ejection that is heading towards Mother Earth and shall reach her with a solar storm by March 31st. This will usher in the miracles that will commence through the month of April and into May. Allow these energetics to flow through your sacred vessel and deep into Pachamama's crystalline core as she continues to ascend and activate our great shift of the ages into the new golden age of eternal life. Each moment we are navigating deeper within as we rise through the ascension portal and into the activation of the new Jerusalem of peace and prosperity. Shine on, beautiful diamond rays of infinite light. Aho. Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul, White Gold Eagle, from PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to stick around to the very end, and please do us a favor, share these videos with your teams and tribes all over this realm. We continue with the Sabian symbols right now. The moon is at 27 degrees, 49 minutes Aquarius. The sun is at 8 degrees, 19 minutes Aries. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 9 degrees Aries. A crystal gazer. And the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 28 degrees Aquarius. A tree felled and sawed to ensure a supply of wood for the winter. From astrologyweekly.com. 222 coming in. And now my sacred Condor pulls a card for you today from the Animal Spirits Knowledge cards from Susan Boulay. And the card she pulled for you today, the powerful Scarab. Symbology, regeneration. To the Egyptians, the scarab, a type of beetle, symbolized the powers that govern the celestial bodies. A great scarab was thought to roll the sun across the sky. This belief arose from the scarab's habit of shaping a piece of ox dung into a ball into which it laid its eggs, and rolling it about, generally from east to west. Scarab-like jewels were often placed in tombs of deceased relatives to give them the power of the sun, and to facilitate their resurrection. And from Divine Sistar of the Light Rasha, you will look back upon this time of intensity and upheaval with a rarefied perspective that it is only possible in retrospect, for by that time you will be able to integrate new levels of perception into your understanding of what really happened to you in these times and why. And although that depth of clarity may elude you for some time to come, you can anticipate a time when the dust will have settled, and in the peace of that time of resting, you will have embraced a new direction and a new level of focus that would not have been possible had you not traversed the rocky patches of these times. Many are traveling by your side whose experiences may or may not parallel your own, and it is best to resist the inclination to judge your own process or that of others, for each of you is engaged in the perfection of his own personal journey to oneness, and each is contending with an individualized program of experiences calculated to bring you into the fullness of your capacity for the transcendence of this level of reality. From onenesswebsite.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Ramona Lappin. M-Class Solar Flare in Progress and Solar Winds. Ignite your crystal avatar self, Diamond Grid, and New Earth now. Keep rising, keep anchoring into the core, keep lighting it up. The party is in progress. We have the second M-class solar flare in progress, or rather it looks like the first one never stopped. We also had 8 C-class solar flares in addition to this, and an ongoing radio emission report, blackout and proton storm. Keep well hydrated, connect with nature, do whatever it takes to stay as balanced as possible, to hold this on behalf of all, as we're navigating the completion of this dimensional quantum leap with as much ease and grace as possible. Salt baths are great for any pain. Help clear your energy field and balance your own electromagnetic field. Keep anchoring this powerful plasma light into the grids and crystalline core of Nova Gaia. The old false matrix and archon programming, along with our old self, are rapidly dissolving and burning away as our true crystalline self. DNA and organic realities ignite at super extra fast quantum God source speed. We are completing the quantum leap of the consciousness to unity, God source consciousness, and the one true organic ascension reality, already online. Tune into this frequency. Keep rising and shining like a billion suns. This is it. We are about to awaken from the dream as a collective. The event in progress. We have liftoff. Eternal love and blessings, Ramona. And from Divine Brother of the Light, Michael Love, the Earth Alliance powerful DNA upgrades are taking place across Earth. A Pleiadian Light Forces space weather broadcast to the starseeds of Earth. Great one, get ready for another super DNA upgrade as a strong solar plasma wave is hours away from direct impact. The Earth Alliance reports at this hour a powerful wave of exotic particles is headed for Earth now at over 1.5 million miles per hour and is expected to impact the surface within the next 8 Earth hours. The Earth Alliance says very powerful DNA upgrades have been taking place all across the globe recently as the planet is being exposed to more and more cosmic light. After 26,000 years of being in the dark, planet Earth has emerged and aligned once again with the galactic core, and high levels of central sunlight are affecting Earth's sun profoundly, causing it to blast high levels of exotic light particles across the entire solar system. Increasing levels of high vibrational scalar light rays emanating from the galactic core are streaming into Earth's atmosphere continually now, and these light rays are carrying packets of intelligent and divine information. When this high-frequency light bounces off Earth's sun and is beamed to Earth, it needs a receptacle to receive it and store it until it can be anchored into the crystalline core of planet Earth. Your amazing body is this receptacle of light, and you are the very bridge between heaven and earth. The intelligent information contained in this light is known as all the information in the universe, the Akasha, scalar energy, the quantum field, or all that is. We have even heard it called divine and God. This magnificent light transforms everything it touches into a higher and much more advanced state. The Pleiadians teach that the fifth dimensional 40 to 100 Hz gamma light will instantaneously recode and morph DNA from one species into an entirely different species. In the case of planet Earth, this light is steadily reactivating the fifth strand of DNA of many Earth beings, allowing them to access higher states of consciousness and perception. When this fifth strand of human DNA is fully recoded and activated, the consciousness in the body has new awareness of the fifth dimensional new Earth, heaven, that is already here now all around us. When we say fifth dimensional, 40 to 100 Hz gamma light will instantaneously morph DNA from one species into an entirely different species. We mean a 3D human being is transformed into its higher, more advanced form, an angelic light being with divine abilities. Have you heard it said the angels are created a bit higher than humans? We can tell you it is so, and this is your destiny. Great one. Planetary ascension symptom reports are increasing this evening as the starseeds of Earth prepare to integrate this magnificent, high vibrational light into their cells. To ease the effects of impact, be sure to eat light energy foods and drink lots of pure water. Slow down, back up a moment, and do your best to take it easy during the next 24 Earth hours. Be in nature to ground, meditate 1 hour, and keep those crystals nearby to channel the energy through your body and into the earth. When these exotic light particles enter the cells of the body, the information they contain is only integrated after a being enters Delta REM sleep state. Delta state of consciousness is an anesthetic healing state known as the star healing chambers, where a sort of psychic surgery takes place at the cellular level, and new high vibrational light codes are literally etched into the genome, completely restructuring and upgrading the operating system of the human body DNA system. After you arise from the Delta state, you will emerge as an entirely new creation and a literal brand new being where things are lighter, easier, and more wonderful. This is the ascension and the grand evolution of humanity that is taking place now on Earth. Great One, energy levels are rising all around the planet this evening as the light approaches. Brace for impact and stand by for another super DNA upgrade. We love the light, and we embrace it. We love the light, and we know the light because we are the light. Take the best care of you during this amazing time. Let us know what ascension symptoms you may be experiencing. Godspeed. I am Michael, and we are the Pleiadians from 5DEarthProject.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light Celia Fenn. The energies continue to be intense and powerful as we move towards the Jupiter-Neptune conjunction on the 12th of April. Today we have already had 7 solar flares and a CME incoming. As we assimilate the powerful light code flows, we are feeling the activations in our DNA as physical symptoms such as dizziness and nausea and anxiety. We are already feeling the power of the Neptune-Jupiter conjunction as a powerful expansion of our soul energy in our body. This is magical, but it can also be a very out-of-body experience. We need to do everything we can to stay grounded and fully in our body. As we move into this conjunction field, we will realize that the concept of soul is also about nature, and that the divine soul lives in us as in nature. In the new earth, we will feel and comprehend that we are the keepers of nature, and that we help to hold the field for the creation of the new earth. This is magical and deep. The Lady of the Lake rises in our mythical consciousness. The divine feminine hands us the sword of truth. We know who we are. We are magical and creative beings. We are rebirthing into our new earth consciousness. Have a wonderful day, everyone. From StarChildGlobal.com and from Divine Sistar of the Light, Karen Lithica. Downloading light. For the light libraries are awakening, activating your DNA, the ancestral origins of your birthright. The true identity of your DNA is emerging. The original light encodement of you, for every species, is uprising in light. We speak today of the platonic solids of your world, the formations that have evolved with the ebbs and flows of creation, the molten lava to the ancient weathered solid formations. For all species are a unique light signature of your world, stationary in motion like a boulder to free-flowing butterfly. Each unique moment, unique journey to reach this evolution of light. We ask you to pay close attention to every being that interacts with you. Open yourself to communication with all beings. For the light offerings of your world includes many light streams, from ancient earth to cosmic light codes of the now moment. Simply awaken to all beings. Gateways of light, sending cosmic waves of light to new earth ambassadors. In alliance we shine. From the Arcturians and Karen from KarenLithica.com. And from Crystal and Indigo Guide to the Galaxy, we have taken off. Spaceship Earth rises to a higher way of being. There is an acceleration. Our DNA is dropping fast all distortions while receiving correction and healing according to what is truly needed. Fast adjustments are required by all. What we are being shown to do is surrendering to the miracles that the mind cannot even imagine. Miraculous miracles made of miracles, which only true and pure love can create, will be appearing in our lives. Nothing less, nothing more. There is a smooth alignment to our true nature, essence, and higher awareness. The body is undergoing deep change, liberation of so many limitations. This is happening in love, and only through the trust that the heart knows. There is such celebrations taking place. As we are rising, I see many falling off, not going somewhere, just disappearing. They are not coming along. It kind of feels that maybe they were never here in the first place. Erini. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Carolyn, 144 God Code. It is easier than ever to release what's been and let it go with love. What you have been manifesting is materializing and is ready for you to receive. Surrender the details and focus on getting balanced and recovering your energy. The reset is here and requires your determination to align yourself to what is best for your family and your future. Listen to your guidance on how to utilize your power and take control back over your life. Doors are opening with new opportunities and adventures ahead. You can easily create an abundant supply of resources in this new cycle, which has been challenging to maintain in the past. It's important to shift your mindset into being worthy and deserving of the showering of blessings that will be maintained throughout this new life cycle. You have outgrown the opponents that always destroy this consistency for you. Utilize your masculine energies to help your feminine know that she is safe to open up and have this new world. You may feel guided to do some spring cleaning and donating items that no longer suit your needs. This form of energy clearing and detoxing will help you have gratitude for what you do love, especially your family and home. Your energy could have been so scattered elsewhere in the past you weren't able to see the blessings you already have. Simplifying your environment is helping your healing process so you can continue moving ahead. You may feel guided to get rid of things that remind you of past relationships. Yes, it is best to let go of those connections. This will give you the enthusiasm to be excited about the limitless expansion in your ascension journey that lies ahead. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. God bless you, Carolyn Kundalini Twin Flames. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Molly McCord, Starseeds, Lightworkers, and the USA Pluto Return Energies Activations, Intuitive Astrology. Starseeds and Lightworkers will have significant cellular level activations from 2022 into 2024 as the USA Pluto Return Energies open up deep memories for you from other lifetimes, specifically Atlantis. The Atlantis energies were not balanced with masculine and feminine harmony, and much of this lifetime's work has been doing intense healing to ensure you could handle the strong energies on the planet without becoming unbalanced yourself. Now is the time when more soul gifts, memories, activations, spiritual insights, and karmic rewards will be emerging for you to embrace and work with in the higher consciousness realms. From Molly McCord.online. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Adrian Elise, Gaia Daily, March 28th through April 1st, Jumpstart. Mercury moves over into Aries today. The triumphant crossing of the astrological point of rebirth marks a new path and perspective. Aries wants freedom more than anything, so Mercury in Aries is inviting us to break free of the mind control and conditioning of the lower matrix. Mercury is catching back up to the Sun. They were together last January, after Mercury turned retrograde in Aquarius. Now they're coming back together exactly with Chiron for this Aries new moon. It's a fresh start, a reset opportunity. We are birthing out of the wounding and trauma programming and into our superpowers with this jumpstart of creative energy of this new moon. Venus is exactly conjunct Saturn and Aquarius today, and we will be feeling this influence up through Friday's new moon. Then we will begin to feel Mars coming up to Saturn, bringing energies to a head. Whatever situations that are bringing tension in your life, yet remain unaddressed, the spotlight is on them. Frustration is rising in order to very clearly show us what is in our life supports and what doesn't support for supernova soulful expression. It's a turning of the tide and a flipping of the tables. Dark hidden things are being revealed with the south node of the moon in Scorpio, an exact trine to Neptune. This puts Neptune in a sextile relationship to the north node of the moon in Taurus. Clearing the hidden darkness uncovers the light that we are. We must dream our way forward out of the dark to live, breathe, vibrate, resonate, and totally own our highest timeline and highest joy. It's time to start living, moment by moment, the world we know is possible, the world that supernovas can see. We are praying it forward. From AdrianAlyce.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Venus conjuncts Saturn and Juno in Aquarius. This triple conjunction in Aquarius firmly draws our attention to matters around commitment and relationships, whether business or personal, friend or acquaintance. How we connect requires serious consideration. Primarily, Juno is looking for fairness, Saturn is looking for commitment, Venus is looking for harmony, diplomacy, and a heart-centered approach. Given that this occurs in the group-oriented sign of Aquarius, and it is squaring the nodal axis, how we get along with one another is part of our karmic mission right now, and will be an overarching theme until the end of May. Firm boundaries and accountability give us a strong base to work from. Respect and gratitude facilitate communication and bonding. The Sabian symbol of this triple conjunction is a rug, is placed on the floor of a nursery to allow children to play in comfort and warmth. Feeling like the rug has been pulled out from underneath us is one clear indication that the way we connect has got out of balance. Positively, this symbol reminds us that we all need to feel safe, supported, comfortable, and cared for. Acknowledge the inner child in the eyes of all you meet. Make friends. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And from Harmonic Convergence 2020 through 2028, Harmonic Convergence of Planets. March 28, 2022 marks the clustering point of 5 planets in the night sky. This celestial parade is synchronizing with the completion of the prophetic cycle of 22 cycles of 144 days of the return of sacred power. The roadmap to the return of sacred power. As part of the meaning of the Harmonic Convergence of 1987, the return of Quetzalcoatl signifies the awakening of consciousness during the 26-year Harmonic Convergence prophecy cycle, 1987 through 2013. In this regard, Quetzalcoatl is the awakened rainbow consciousness that characterizes the self-luminous entry into the noosphere. This is the meaning of the 7 cycles of the Lord of the Dawn and the 7 144-day cycles, return of sacred power. Jose Arguelles. This parade serves, therefore, as celestial confirmation signaling the completion of a perfect hologram of the prophetic cycle of 22 calendar rounds of 52 years, each comprised between 843 and 1987. Fractal Galactic Synchronization Prophetic Alliance. This fractal cycle of 22 stages of 144 days each started at the midpoint of the current 52-year cycle, 1987 through 2039, on July 26, 2013, Keen 164, Yellow Galactic Seed, the ground zero of the Galactic Synchronization Event Horizon. This holographic time container of prophecy is closing today, March 28, 2022, and synchronizing with the marker 8, Khan, on the ancient Maya long count. 8 Khan is the analog of Keen 164, 8 Seed, on the galactic Maya count. In other words, the Alpha, Keen 164 plus Omega, Keen 209, of the prophetic fractal window of 22 cycles of 144 days, started on Keen 164 on the galactic Maya count, and is closing on 8 Khan on the indigenous Maya count, the equivalent of Keen 164, 164. 164, time is art. The 9 fractal cycles of 144 days each started on 999 on the Gregorian calendar. 999 is the number of completion. These 9 cycles are closing today, Keen 209. 1 moon, opening the 13-day cycle coded by solar seal number 9. The completion of the cycle number 22 of 144 days also indicate us that there are 9 cycles of 144 days remaining to the golden intersection of timelines of October 14, 2025. In the Nahuatl tradition, Quetzalcoatl is regarded as a multiple avatar and the first human to discover and convert himself into a god, that is, to attain and realize his divine nature. Quetzalcoatl taught that human greatness grows out of the awareness of spiritual order. The era of Quetzalcoatl is that of the advent of the soul, the unifying center which is the essence of all religious thought. Quetzalcoatl gave 3 principal counsels or advices. 1. Always be aware that God is ever present. Don't despair or become cowardly, but remain humble in your heart and love God. 2. Be at peace with everybody, regardless. 3. Don't waste your time. You have been given a precious opportunity in this earthly life. Use it wisely and creatively. As part of the meaning of the Harmonic Convergence of 1987, the return of Quetzalcoatl signifies the awakening of consciousness during the 26-year Harmonic Convergence prophecy cycle, 1987 through 2013. In this regard, Quetzalcoatl is the awakened rainbow consciousness that characterizes the self-luminous entry into the noosphere. This is the meaning of the 7 cycles of the Lord of Dawn and the 7 144-day cycles return of sacred power. Jose Arguelles, Volume Votan. And from the Tzolk'in times, Keen 209, Red Magnetic Moon. Magnetic is the name for the number 1, and its keywords are unify, attract, and purpose. The Red Moon wave spell is the first and the last castle of the Tzolk'in, which is a 52-day period consisting of 4 wave spells. The Tzolk'in divides into 5 castles. This last castle is called the Green Central Castle of Enchantment. It contains the Red Moon, White Wind, Blue Eagle, and Yellow Star wave spells. Today, just as with every new wave spell, contemplate its agenda and mentally prepare yourself for this 13-day journey. Today is the Red Moon, which represents purify, flow, and universal water. We have 13 days of going with the flow ahead of us, which sounds laid back and relaxing, and it is mostly chilled out, but only if you surrender. This means letting go of control, or to be more precise, admitting that you have no control. When the moon is in charge, we are powerless against its influence. If you allow events to take their natural course and try to not let your ego get in the way and take over, then you will sail through the wave spell smoothly. The key here is adaptability. John Lennon said, "Life is what happens to you while you are busy making other plans." This sums up nicely the Red Moon agenda, which is actually no agenda. Be prepared to change your mind frequently, as going with the flow is easier when you can let go of ideas or plans or crazy notions. The guide today is also the Red Moon, and so a double helping of moon energy. And today, from Divine Sister of the Light, 1111 coming in, the portal open, the gateway flowing. Divine Sister Christina Papa Giorgio. Red Magnetic Moon, 1 Muluk, Keen 209, 28th of March 2022, attracting universal flow. 28-3-2022 equal 10-3-6 equal 1-9 equal 10 equal 1. 1010 manifestation code. 11 new beginnings. Day codes 28 planning for the future. 10 manifestation power authority. 1 new beginnings leader original. Month year codes. 369 Nikola Tesla code. 3 Holy Trinity joy, happiness, creativity, communication. 6 Heaven, Christ, family, romance, fertility. 9 Completion, destiny, service, humanity, grace. 20 The Awakening, clear vision. 22 Architect of Peace, master builder. Keen 209 equal 11 portal. A very powerful feminine gateway opens today, flowing into our new reality. Today is the first day in our 13-day journey through the wave spell of Muluk, the red moon, who holds the power of the goddess and our divine mother. Muluk carries the codes for heightening our sensitivity, psychic powers, and intuition through the water element, our emotions, and our spiritual body. The yellow warrior fearlessly showed us the true path through our quest to find the new earth, and now the goddess is taking the lead. Her universal waters seek to cleanse and purify our vessels and prepare us to bring more flow into our lives. The warrior has shown us to intelligently choose the path of our mother's natural flow. This 13-day cycle concludes on April 10th, 2022, a very special day, enabling us to flow into the new cycle of the white wind wave spell. Get ready to sail your boat into new waters. Today we are setting the tone for this cycle that is setting forth our purpose and intention for that which we wish to attract in order to flow into our new reality. Tone of creation, magnetic, is tone number 1 in the spiritual realm as we initiate a new wave spell cycle. Power attracts, action unifies, essence purpose. Day 1 of a new wave spell always starts with the magnetic tone of purpose. In the beginning was the One. From out of nothing here one comes, spinning happily, magnetizing all that it requires for more excellent adventuring. Once strong in purpose, all will effortlessly come together. The magnetic tone is all about attraction, attracting everything that you require to fulfill your purpose and your desires. People, resources, relationships, money, support, and all that you can imagine. Today we are seeking to attract more natural flow into our lives so that we can continue moving forwards with ease and grace, gently, gently, gently flowing down the stream of our new life. The attraction seeks to unify all as one as we collectively manifest our new 5D Earth together. Magnetic kin have a very strong connection to Source and a gravitational pull to return there and bring all their buddies with them. The fearless rainbow warriors are now riding in our boats together, merrily floating downstream towards the vast, expansive sea, into the ocean of oneness. The power of one is very strong today as it unites us all as one humanity. This will also be the theme for this wave spell. Unification through the gentle, feminine power of the goddess. Allow the universal waters of Muluk, the goddess, to harmonize with Blue Storm and powerfully transport you to a new divine and abundant reality of pure heavenly bliss, gently carried through the nurturing and life-enhancing river of life. So, beloveds, a Divine Mother Goddess Day to unite, magnetize, and attract a more nurturing and abundant universal flow in your life. The river of humanity is nearing the ocean, and abundant resources are now flowing forth. Believe, and ye shall receive. Ready, set, go, Goddess. Today's question is, what do I need to purify and release in order to magnetically attract the infinite flow of Terra Nova's blessings? How can I align with effortless flow? Divine blessings for the beautiful journey through the eternal river of pure consciousness. In la ketch a la keen, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 209, Red Magnetic Moon. The mantra, the code for today is, I unify in order to purify, attracting flow. I seal the process of universal water. With the magnetic tone of purpose, I am guided by the power of my own power doubled. And on this powerful day of manifestations, activations, and transformations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue this work. I'd like to thank Divine Sister of the Light, Asha, Deliverance, for raising your pledge on Patreon and for your extra donation. Thank you very much, Divine Sister of the Light. And Asha is one of our Divine Goddess Sisters of the Light that owns PacificDomes.com, owner and operator of this beautiful company that makes amazing geodesic domes worldwide. She's in Ashland, Oregon. PacificDomes.com. And I spoke with our Divine Sister Asha today, amazing, beautiful being of light, and I'll be transmitting some of her teachings in the coming transmissions, and we hope to collaborate on our first wellness center, the first of many wellness centers that myself and our team are planning to open around the world. So we'll keep you up to date on that. So if you'd like to help support our channel and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge at our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com, or make a one-time donation to our PayPal account at eaglelovecondor.com. And thank you all very much for your continued support. I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condors artwork. I'd like to thank Divine Sister of the Light, Lynn Miles, for your purchase today. Thank you very much. You can purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. And we're going to complete today's transmission with sacred codes from our Divine Sister of the Light, Sandra Walter. Proper use of life force is a main focus of the division of worlds. As we move into unity consciousness, consideration of the whole through the lens of the heart is practiced. During spiritually challenging passages such as this, remember to pause and recalibrate your path based on emotional intelligence, heart wisdom, and highest trajectories for all. For her divine decrees, I pause in the moment, breathe, consider highest outcomes for all concerned, and recalibrate my trajectory and creations to align with divine perfection, the right use of life force energy. From AscensionPath.com. It is time to recalibrate and assimilate the new energies. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most powerful and blessed integration and assimilation of these higher codes, lights, and frequencies emanating from our great Solaris and the great Central Sun. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day of your life. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.